But I think what all of you had to say was worth hearing. I'm glad those of us who stuck around did stay around to hear what you had to say. And I think the criticism that we've leveled at Con Edison was clearly not directed towards the men and women who are out there working hard, trying to recover from that powerful storm. My concern has been a management failure. I don't think they have seen what they have to do far enough in advance, as one of you have said. And I really believe they've depleted the resources of the company far beyond anything that's reasonable. Jim, I'd like to go to you for a second. I've spoken with people who used to be workers for Con Ed, and they tell me that the number of people who are qualified as line constructors, the number of crews that you've had over the years, and the teams that you put out have been greatly diminished. Have you seen that happen?
Absolutely. The current numbers are far below what should be. There was a recent agreement after Quinn and Riley that they would hire over a 3-year time span, or move into, if it were internally, 10 people into the overhead department per year for a total of 30, above their budgeted numbers at that time. Well, that's great. I'm always happy to get more people, but it doesn't approach the numbers that they really need. They continually rely on utilizing an outside workforce, contractor workforce. Now, of course, I want as many members as I can, but beyond that, I truly believe, uh, uh, like what Pat had said earlier, my members know the system, have the best training, and are the best resource that the ratepayers are paying for. The money that is spent on outside contractors continually is, I feel, a waste of money. They make as much or more than my members. Profit is factored in for that company. So there's no way that the company saves money to do that. They're supposed to be there for the peaks and let go during the valleys. Well, I have 42 years and I haven't seen a valley yet.
Yeah. Jim, let me ask you one thing. I was given the impression that there was a time when Westchester County had 5 permanent service centers with 35 crew members in each. And that has now been reduced to 2 with 35 members in each. Is that accurate? Do
Uh,
you know?
well, they have 2 main service centers, one in Rye, the other in Eastview. Uh, there's
Yes.
a lightly staffed yard in Yonkers, and that's for the general workforce of construction. There are some satellite yards for the troubleshooters that usually have maybe 2 or 3 people stationed there.
But
Maybe
we've gone from 175 line people to 75, right? Or
You know what?
uh,
70.
in, in
Just answer
Westchester
that question,
County,
and then
correct.
we're going to move on to Kevin Byrne. Thank you.
Yes, I would say that you're
Okay.
correct. In Westchester County in particular, we're down to about 80 people in the overhead department.